Y'all know it's so crazy, bro. I already started this and then it wasn't recording. But bro, I just typed up stack digital figures, right? Just see where we're at. Obviously my algorithm gonna put YouTube up first. It wasn't even like that at first. It had like Etsy. I wonder now if it's now it's the YouTube. Probably because I clicked on YouTube. But anyways, I love how this is popping up, bro. But we gotta grind until this is up front for everybody. Now it's obviously my computer, my laptop, so I feel like that's why this is sticking up there. More than anything else, right? But man, what a cool insight to see. Um, this is why I wanted the welcome screen look like. What's up, YouTube? What's up, y'all? It's Liam from Stack Digital Figures. We're gonna do a few recaps. Some restart from the top. Right, we mostly traded on silver. Um, I was able to see like I knew gold was going up. All right, silver is going to do the same. We saw this huge retracement. I was like, okay. Look for entry points. I couldn't really find any entry, but then this one I hit like somewhere in this wick. I'm just like, you know what? This is it. I know it's going up. Um, I entered, and then you can see literally. Look at the run stop before it took off. Right, so I'm here. Um, I even got a notification I was in drawdown, but I didn't close. I'm like, bro, if you want to take my freaking few dollars, bro, have it because I know it's going up. So I got it up. I had a TP around this area, so it looks like it closed. It has that triangle where it looks like it closed, like up here on this candle, but it was really like down here, bro. Like it was on like $20, $30, bro, which is good for a $100 account. But yeah, bro. Then I re-entered somewhere here. Took I had like an SL in profit and it was still going up like $20, $30 and it closed like SL profit for like $1.60. So that sucks, but we just knew gold. Silver was going up. Gold, we had a huge I'm gonna start drawing on silver next, right? Like it's Wednesday, charts want to open up in like an hour. We I mean what more can I say than honestly, let's do silver. Let's do silver because I can see some things, right? I like this one a little bit better because it's bullish. Let me draw this up perfectly. Then I'm explain what I'm looking at, right? So this is just a fair value gap. I'm drawing this back to see what price did at this line before, so we can kind of see how price is at that middle line. That just kind of I seen this video is by one of ICT students talk about just like fair value gaps, right? Because I mean, look, bro, we got one here, we got one here, we got another one right there. We got one here. We got one here. We got one here. We got one right there. And he's just kind of talking about like which ones to take, which one's not like a good fair value gap versus one that's not too good. So the reason I'm drawing this one up, one, it's more bullish, right? So it's green, green, green. That's a bullish fair value gap. Plus, price is already played in this range where it reacted straight off that 50%. Now, I wish this hammer or shooting star wasn't looking like that where whoa, it's actually straightly above too. So I don't like how it looks like that with those first two, but that last one, I like how that candle kind of just shot down off of it, off that 50%, right? Or at least tried to. But this is where that fair value gap is. It's 2 hour. I set it as yellow so it can be seen a little bit easier. Usually I have them as green. 2 hour, 15 minute. They're going to coincide with each other. Um, I like how there has this middle one. I might F around and go for that middle one strictly. I want to see what that red candlestick did with this top one though. See what it looks like. So it's kind of playing into it, right? It's playing in there. I want to see silver play into this one. Now this one's gonna take a lot longer. But this is what I want to see. Because it's 15, I'm setting it to purple. 'cause that's what my 15-minute chart looks like. So if I go back a year from now and I see this, I'm like, okay, I know I see this on the 15-minute. Because if I go here, I'm gonna be like, bro, I got no clue what the heck that is, right? So, but now I do because it's purple. I'm like, okay, that was something on the 15-minute, right? Um, so let's see if we want to play off of that. I already tested this fair value gap once, twice. We got a balanced price range right there on the 15. That wasn't too well drawn up. Always do it to wherever the smallest side is. So that's balanced price range, right? From two imbalances making a balance, and then it's got inverted, right? Played into it, closed below, shot up above. That liquidity is grabbed. This liquidity is grabbed. This liquidity is grabbed. This liquidity is all grabbed. All this shit is grabbed. All this shit's grabbed. Where's the liquidity at, right? We got a little bit of liquidity up here, right? Below, I feel like all this just got grabbed. All that just got grabbed. It could go for these highs, right? It could go for these highs right here. This would be the only liquidity I could see price aiming for it about right there, right? For below. Otherwise, if it's bullish enough, bro, the lowest is probably gonna go for these lows right here. Not lows, but this liquidity, right? Just all those wicks. Once I get it straight, I'm gonna make it a little bit sharper. So I mean, gold's gonna go for. Silver. It's gonna go for one of these two. Hopefully, it does have to. It really could shoot off if it wanted to, right? Like gold don't gotta do nothing. But in my hopes, I'll hope that price does whatever. Either come here, it shoots off, or right after it does whatever, somehow work its way all the way down here, and then play up for this liquidity. This liquidity. It might even make new liquidity before it gets there. So, um, in an ugly way, that's what I'm hoping for. That it actually comes down. It's one of these lines here. Here's some of that liquidity, right? So this would be the buy side liquidity. Oh, straight BS. Sell side liquidity. And this is just that fair value with more. Oh wow, more sell side. So that's why I see liquidity. We got imbalances. I can see. Well, it's Wednesday, so I can see a little bit of reversal, right? Midweek reversal, but that's what I'm hoping for. We do have a little bit of a overbought on the RSI. That's it. Silver, gold. Nah, I didn't even do this trade recap because the video restarted, right? In the last video, we showed where this green arrow coming from. Just how I drew up that BSO in the last silver. This is it for gold now, right? We got all these. We'll go down to 2 hour. All this liquidity up here. We knew it had to hit, right? This one was the 1 hour. This was the 2 hour gap right there. Right? This was the 1 hour. We're gonna look at this 2 hour because that's where it played off. It shot through, came back down, didn't close below, continued to rise above. 15-minute, right? This is the same on the 15 minutes. So that's the 2 hour. We got the 15-minute here. I'm gonna draw that up. We see it play into it. Didn't close below. It did close into it past that 50. Next one closed above, and then it couldn't even close within that fair value gap no more. So that's where you want your entry to be right here. Once it closed above it, okay, that's green. If you need a second confirmation, this is your second confirmation. After that, you'll really need just if you see it like up here, you see that double tap. You don't necessarily have to buy right here at market. You could try. to set a little pending order, right? Like right here before price gets into it, you could set your SL to below that last wick, take profit up to that liquidity above, right? And eventually, if you saw price here, it could play into it. Bam. If you set your SL here, great, you got that 3 taps. But after that third tap, right, 1, 2, 3, playing into that fair value gap is most likely not going to play into it again unless it crashes through. So that's why, like, if you saw it here, you like, oh man, I want to get a better entry. Your best bet is like somewhere within this candle here, because if not, you see price would have never got you back in right there as it took off, right, and got all the way up in there into that snatch that liquidity, and now just playing right. It's just a little bit of ranging while still creating higher lows. It'll probably come down for some of this liquidity. Doesn't have to, but it might come for some of this liquidity here or here, and continue to rise. Hopefully, right? We do see some rejections here. We got a lot of rejections, so it's rejecting. So this is all wicks, all wicks. Got this up here, very small gap. It barely closed above, so it's doing the same thing, right? Where it's if one played into it, two played into it, three played into it, all wicks above. Here it finally closed above, but then the next candle shot down, closed all the way below. So that's it's rejecting. I can see it. This probably a signal that's going to start hunting for some liquidity below, right? Like it got all the liquidity above. It's hunting for that liquidity on the smaller time frame now below. I definitely see sells for at least maybe even this liquidity, right? So we got area one, area two, um, even area three. This liquidity here, but that's a lot. Like that's pulling back pretty hard. I don't know. I mean, it could. It's Wednesday. I can see. So I'm just drawing up areas of liquidity, right? Sell side liquidity. It could go for all of that. Even here, it could go all the way for this one. So, um, gold has a lot of area where it could retrace to. Doesn't have to. It could keep going up if it wanted to. Not even all time highs. We're still quite a distance from those all time highs. So, um, we'll see. We're above previous day high, all that good stuff. But back to that arrow, right? That green arrow above. I'll show you where we even the call up where we knew it was going to go for these highs right here, right? I watched this like 80 times because so I'm literally stretching out that line for liquidity and showing you guys it's going to go up there, and this is worth it. Oh, it doesn't really show the full screen. My tab. Oh, it doesn't show my bottom tab at the time, but there's show a way that shows that we don't have. So obviously I can't like replay it, right? Where's it gonna let me? Right. So this just shows that I have the basics. So there's that just shows like that's exactly where we were at that time of recording. So we knew it was gonna get up there. We see now it got up there. So we're looking for where it's gonna head now. And so really what I'm doing is reading price for where it's at and in a sense reacting to it. I'm not in a sense predicting. I mean, I am, but I'm not like forcing it, right? I'm not saying, oh, price has to go here, price has to go here, right? I'm like, I'm seeing where it wants to go and filling it for where it's at each time, right? Like when price was here, I'm like, okay, I know how, even though it's just a little bit, right? I knew price has had to get up there because where's the next liquidity, right? If it's already here, what liquidity is it aiming for? What imbalance? That's what we got here. This liquidity. This is that imbalance. This is that liquidity right here. Price just kept rejecting this area up here around 4,350 ish, a little bit below that. 3,000, 4,347.46. So that's how what about here. You see, I would have been a lot more drawdown than profit, right? It was zero point 0.6. You were risking a lot more than you are even trying to aim for. So that's why you want to look. That's why I didn't even enter in there when I was looking at it before, because you want to see price go to a range where you can buy, right? Played into this fair value gap and went straight, not straight, but it went exactly to take profit, right? That shows you how much these fair value gaps play a role into these markets.